No, the truth is, I don't want to play any more Crusader Kings 3. This game is a waking nightmare hosted by my sleep paralysis demon. He is a terrifying being of a man. Oh, his eyes cut through his eyelids. Well, if it isn't the beautiful Þarþuþhaþhi and his many children that I can't for the life of me keep track of. Someone rightly pointed out in the comments that because we're all going to be much more long-lived, especially as we get down to, say, grandchildren who might become high elves, we're going to have to consider the very, very long game. I mean, the chance of us playing as Threk might not be very significant. The man's not an elf after all. Oh, whoa, hold on a second here. I should probably mention, yes, I know the duels work. It's impossible to not know how the duels work. It's the first person to reach an arbitrary number of success. That's it. You pick the option that gives the highest success, and that's it. I don't know why people are making a big deal out of this. Our guy is slow. He's an idiot man, and me clicking objectively the best option every single time isn't interesting. If there's an option where he's going to scream at his enemy, the mental image is the reward in itself. If he loses the duel from doing so, that's fine. There's nothing to it. And if it was a smarter character, we would have picked the right options. But this man, don't know how many times we've got to say it, is probably not the brightest fella. Now, I agree with the comment I saw from somebody who said, why not try and get elective succession? Scandinavian elective, of course, would be the best. I don't know what we would be allowed to pick at this point. Ultima Genesis could be really fun, because that might ensure that we're always playing the newest elf who has potentially the highest trait, right? So obviously 2 elves together can make a high elf, maybe 2 high elves make something beyond that, and with Ultima Genesis, we might be able to find a way to get ourselves set up with that. House seniority from the opposite perspective could also be really fun, where the oldest and wisest member of our house inherits. I floated this idea last time, but maybe we'll cancel the legend for now. It's not a particularly impressive legend. It was the first thing that we ever did, right? We're going to complete it. Here is the end of the book. High Chief Þarþuþhaþhi and of his noble deeds that were unmatched on the whole land. And here is the end of the Battle of Kent. Upon encountering a helpless but truly striking peasant amidst the melee battle, Þarþuþhaþhi swooped in to carry them away. Our hero was rewarded with a kiss, as truly benefits a man of such gallantry. And here it was written in Reykjavik, 7th of May, 894 AD. Let it be told. And there we are. We can remove that from library if we want. Really? How bizarre. I'm alright with that, because I think our legend wasn't particularly interesting. Now, this one, though, is obviously a lot more interesting. That could be cool. Guardian of the Elran Holy Site. Now, a lot of people are saying just wait until we're on, like, a bigger landmass. The UK, for example, would be, I think, the perfect point for that. Especially as we've got a holy site over there already. We could make that our capital and spread a legend from there, perhaps. I'm not sure. Now, before we go for that, maybe we should do another expedition, because if we could add another cultural tenant, and maybe there's some sort of other succession we could get. We've got to wait 13 months before that expedition anyway, so I think we'll do a little dynasty crafting. So the only high elf we've got in our realm so far is Celebrimbor, very appropriately. We could marry him to this lady here, Isilwen, intelligent and elf. That might get rid of his rough edges. Maybe high elf plus elf makes something else. Or maybe when they have high elven children, we can marry them together and try and amplify that trait. Let's give that a go then. Oh, legendary. Complete a legend. Oh, what a lovely achievement. Thank you. I accept your betrothal proposition. Your son Celebrimbor will be a betrothed to my Elran advisor, Isilwen. Oh, look at that. There you are. Might intensify, resulting in high elf. We just need a bunch more high elves, don't we? We're going to marry Bimbo to Eldum. That seems pretty good. Then we can marry Samwisant to Elrond. His names are so bloody good. Okay, there we are. And I think that's more or less tidied up the whole dynasty at this point. I think I want that holy site. I think I want to grab that. Capital out of Scotland might be interesting. Invade Kingdom. What do we need for that, realistically? Because we could just say invade England. Maybe take the whole thing. Grab the Danelaw. All of these seem like pretty solid ideas. And we've got a good amount of troops there, too. In fact, we could throw down a bit more cash on our man-at-arms, right? Whoops. Not with that button, you can't, genius. Good man-at-arms orders from. What else have we got here? More Fey archers. Oh, we have the option. Clear grounds for a legendary building. Look at that. Legendary statue. Oh, sick. Absolutely. Vesterland gains special building slot for legendary statue. Now how much is that going to set us back, though, eh? 1,100. You got to do it. Look, everyone, it's Julia Melwood again. She catches up with me once more. Liege, I come bearing news. She hurries to my side, unveiling a soft sheet with a collection of scribbles while doing so. These fine people would be pleased to come and work for you here at court. Hello. We've got Elorian Shadow Dancer. Bloody hell, you're pretty good, aren't you? We've got Arathorn Emberleaf, who is actually insane. Or Isilwen Storm Whisper, who's also absolutely insane. What is this from? Friends and Foes. They're absolutely nuts. I'm going to go with her. Because she seems like the type that could be very helpful. A child. My daughter Galadriel has named her son Þarþuþhaþhi. Oh, elf, handsome, and hale. Wow, he's like the opposite of the original Þarþuþhaþhi. What a cursed name to give him. Absolutely, I want that in the Dynasty. My God. Let's go pay for this statue then, huh? Bring me bounty splendor. She just found 95 gold down the back of a chair. Amazing work. Do I really want to be... Oh my God, another doll. Oh, great work. Congratulations, everyone. First doll of the day. Oh, sure, there you go. AON. Yeah, whatever. I'll be honest, I've seen enough of those dolls to already last me a lifetime. Okay, should I be spending 1,100 gold on... Ooh, my center friend Celebrimbor became an elusive shadow. Wow. Okay, good for you. Should I be wasting this much money on an enormous statue unnecessarily? This is a horrible idea. Absolutely not. Oh, hello. As High Chiefess Galadriel spreads words of the divine Spark's glory throughout the chiefdom of Sutherland, she begins to gather a group of loyal followers. So she's just changed the control level to maximum immediately. My God. Maybe with that event, total control might not be a bad perk to take eventually, huh? And with that, of course, you can now marry your wife. Hopefully get some more high elves. Your son Celebrimbor and my acquaintance Isilwen will be joined. Another child? No high elf, though. Ooh, elf blood. Okay, whatever. We can't waste all of our limited names on these kids that are so far down the line of succession. We're probably never going to see them again. Ah, Dolpha Feasnor. Great work. Oh my God, Jesus, come on. Bimbo would love this doll. Yes, absolutely. Forget the Battle of Kent. The real battle is trying to bring all these fucking dolls home in the only boats that we've got. Ooh, 100 gold. Wow. Actually, we're not that far off now once we get home. Home sweet home, 1,022. Have we got someone to ransom out? I'm sure we must do, right? No. And no. And no. Okay, you can all stay there then. A wonder of our age. Whoa. I have learned the great truth of man's history by collecting ancient components, rediscovering lost knowledge, and hunting down a lost seal of a long-dead king. I could reforge the grand portal. Let's hold off on that. I feel like that's a job for a different character. I don't want to do everything with one dude. I don't think that's necessary. We can also bring the portal over here again. Let's stick with what we've got. I don't think that's entirely necessary to go so hard on that, right? Reforming the faith, though, is something we should definitely consider. Maybe we'll go and set up or grab one of those holy sites, incorporate it into our realm, and then a celebration. Maybe reform the faith. Got to try and pace ourselves a little bit after all. We need like one more trip out. One more trip out, and then we can pay for our statue. We're actually much more likely to fund our next war. Hello there. Speaking of which, unrelenting pursuit. Extra light cavalry. Okay, so cavalry benefits. Might want to consider adding a bit more down the line then. My wife, she has died. High Chiefess Galadriel, what happened to her? Disappeared without a trace. What the hell? She's going to go haunt an opera theater now. She just disappeared without a trace. Oh, well, at least the memories remain. And that stressed him out to no end. Okay. Maybe a little drinky. Oh, there is commission a legend artifact. Look at that. Ah, okay. Yes, definitely notify me when that's available. We'll worry about that in a minute. We should probably get ourselves an antiquarian first, but let's bring back a bit more pocket money first. Yes. Very good. Stupid event. Ooh, a little bit of stress loss. I remember the day when my son Gandalf was born to my rival Arendra, my implacable son. Memories like these bring me comfort. No matter what happens, I know that my family is there for me and that House Fauca-Hyanda stands strong. Glowing with health, I whisper under my breath. You have to say it like that because, of course, he's got prominent teeth. We treasure the thought, or Gandalf deserves a gift for his loyalty. He's a profligate, so giving away money is absolutely on his list of things to do. Almost dropped us down that stress level. That's unfortunate. Ooh, you shits. Where did you come from? Well, not that we're really concerned about that. Thank you. Maybe more prisoners? No? That's okay. Oh, we're already maxed out on cash. The Vikings are so overpowered, aren't they? Which is absolutely ridiculous. Last time I played CK3, absolutely struggling for cash, and then this blithering idiot moron man can just pop out for 5 minutes and come back with 1,300 gold. Very offensive. Where's my republics, goddammit? Legendary statue. Boom. So it's going to take 6 years to build a legendary statue. Probably not that good then, huh? Visit the market as less damaging stress loss. There you go. Money is no object. We can always get a little bit more of that. I wanted to build up something else, so I didn't feel like I'd totally blown all of my money there. Station man-at-arms damage and toughness is so powerful, isn't it? All right, sink a little cash down there. Now, how long was it until we could go on another expedition? Because I want to... I like the idea of tying our expeditions to our conquests, right? Missing 15 gold. Oh, is that it? We just need the gold. Is it off of cooldown now? Ooh! It's snowing! It comes from nowhere, hit me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge, and for a moment I stagger blinded. A sharp peal of giggles ring out from behind me and I whirl. Snore rises from his hiding spot. Another snowball already clutched in his vicious little hand. Good shot, come here, you little rascal. Or, I mean, obviously we've got to pick the one that's pertinent to his personality, right? You call that an ambush? Real strategy requires cunning. You effortlessly win the snowball fight. Yes, destroy that child. What the hell is even that? How have you come out more hideous than Þarþuþhaþhi? So this is our first enrobing. Okay. As I patiently wait for the fetching of my clothes, the servant stutters. My lord, no one can find your garments. I'm surrounded by incompetence. Surrounded by incompetence, I mutter, storming from my bedchamber, because you have to speak through your teeth. It's the nursery of my son, Snore, that I discovered not only my raiments, but the boy's wet nurse. I had no part in it, my liege. He dressed himself. Muriel responds with a giggle. The stupid kid has dressed himself up in my clothes. The little scoundrel. Stress him out because he's ambitious. Or, oh, this is fun. Snore Fauca-Hyanda becomes the prince of fashion. We lose 42 stress because we're ambitious. Yeah, of course we want our kid to look good. Absolutely. Just as our armies are recharged, we've got ourselves another prowess perk. Practice makes perfect. Unlocks train with knight decision. Absolutely. Give me one of those. Train with knights. Train with knights. Challenge rival to a fight. Oh, we should. Yeah, you're right. Train with knights. That's what we're after. Yes, good. So it's like the childhood event. Oh, well, that's clever. You might gain or improve your prowess. I don't think we will. I don't think we will, but we will absolutely give it a go. Under the brilliant midday sun, following an invigorating round of exercise and diligent practices of basic combat techniques, it is now time to partake in a series of friendly duels, all in the pursuit of honing and advancing my combat prowess. Okay. As the duel intensifies, we engage each other in a series of intricate maneuvers, each of us seeking an opening to gain advantage. An attempt to catch him off guard, I execute an all-out attack that was evaded. His counterattack, a powerful strike, should have been blocked if not for my bad position. It was a bad idea. The day was cut short due to injury. Oh, for God's sake. Should we go and duel Bercy again? Kind of want to challenge him to a duel again. Let's give it a go. I'll just take whatever gives that likelihood to success then, eh? And we'll probably win this with absolutely no issues whatsoever. And then kapow, just like that. Wow. There you go. Who could have believed it? We won the duel, my friends. I am victorious. Now, I should say that the traits actually have a massive impact because a lot of the high likelihood outcomes with the low... have you got the plague? What's going on under there? With the low risk of injury, a lot of those come from particular traits like Blademaster, for example. Varangian gives one. Berserker gives one. I don't remember the rest off the top of my head. Anyway, I am victorious. Yes. Take that, Bercy, you big bitch. Another doll. Here you go, Gandalf. Oh, and speaking of Gandalf, hello. Jesus, these kids are coming out well. I mean, they're not coming out that well, but obviously, like, high education traits, given that they are, you know, children of our particular guy, is quite impressive. Ooh, watch out for the disease. There was a... for God's sake. Yes, yes, become friends. I feel like we probably don't have to worry too much about... ridiculous. Too much about disease, given our position in the world. Maybe when we move to the UK. And I'd love to see how it plays out, because it was pretty dynamic in CK2. Hello. Oh, shit. Heroes of Old gains a mighty endeavor for Fauca-Hyanda Legend Seed. Legend Seed is usable only once per Dynasty and can be used by any member. Mythical Ancestors Golden Legend gains the Venerated Ancestor trait upon the completion of a mythical holy legend. Whoa. Living Legends gives that, I presume gives both. Living Legend Legitimacy gain 25% prestige down in history. Extra taxes unlocks the Legendary Watchtower. Jesus. Hello there. That seems very, very good. You know what would be good here? Blood. Just the first level of blood, right? It means more elves. I'm going to go for it. It's horribly, horribly boring. It's always just so horribly boring. But in this playthrough of all playthroughs, it's very appropriate. Prowess +2, uncontrolled territory, attacker advantage +3. Hey, that's not bad. And then we're going down to Vanguard, which gives us what exactly? Prowess +4, prestige +1 per month. Hello there. Maybe quite overpowered that we can kind of collate all of our holy sites in one particular area. Could be quite bloody strong, but we're gonna send it a little bit of a dangerous journey, but we'll be fine. Oh no, it's not that bad. Eowyn, your daughter and best friend. Whoa. Why did she become our best friend? I mean, we're friends with everybody because of the... This is all because of dolls. It's so overpowered. Raiding, I feel like the Vikings already had a pretty good time of it, but this is even crazier. Like a new perk for the learning lifestyle. What the hell do you mean the learning life? Oh, because we visited Offa's Dyke. Oh, possibly. Pedegedy is obviously very good. Wards gain additional skills and can become your friends. We don't necessarily need the second part of that. How is this kid come out so hideous? I'm in awe. You randy little bugger. Save it for when you're grown up. He gains lustful. So awful. He is the worst child so far. Feasnor, the Prince of Fashion. Oh, I feel like they're calling him that ironically. Here we go. Let's see what we can get our greedy little hands on. Oh, your party has triggered a trap. Spikes fly from the walls as so many members of your party get hit. It's possible you can die from that, I wonder? Okay. Oh, it's another Stone Knight. Yes, I will face him. Look, I'm always going to pick these when they pop up. Although this is one of those incredibly good prowess traits, so it doesn't matter. People are going to be really angry at me if I still pick. Like, this is just so good for him. Who cares if the Stone Knight statue gains stress, but it's just it's the idea of it that I love. Fine. Okay, we'll strike, parry, riposte. There you are. Fastest blade in Elfland. Strike, parry, riposte. Goodbye, Stone Knight statue. Thank you. Onwards, and we've got another. This is exactly what I was after. Let's see if there's some sort of succession thing. Somebody said that the Wolf Riders are insane. And in fact, they are. We've just gained that cavalry benefit too, so that'd be pretty good. Counter skirmishers, really. And heavy infantry too. That's pretty nice. Elven craftsman tradition. Could also be very tempted with. Tribal ascension. We'll change the government round to ascended tribal. Whoa. What does that do for us is probably a better question. They have the advantages of both tribal and feudal governance without their disadvantages. Unlike tribal governance, they do not suffer stunted development and can advance past the tribal era innovations and can construct new holdings, can unlock additional levels of all tribal buildings and are able to change their succession law. Unlike feudal governments, they can make use of their prestige rather than gold to build their realms and hire men at arms. Whoa. Shit, that is insane. Tribal ascension. Whoa, that's nuts. I suppose it might lock us into that particular government type. There are, of course, ways to swap your government type around through inheritance and that type of thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. That sounds awesome. Again, not feeling that this is the right guy to be doing that. And bear in mind, Elven culture had like 100 tenant slots. Obviously, it's a case of finding all of them from the sites. I think we go Beast Tamers. because it's more appropriate for Þarþuþhaþhi, and it's his story, ultimately. Ah, Bimbo is also of age. She's not very good. She's an insightful thinker. She's an alright insightful thinker, too. And she's back. Okay. Nothing. Ooh, gold? 25 gold. Give me another loot room. I love the loot room. It's time to head home. We did not find everything. I think far from it this time, unfortunately. A duel. Kenwolf Grey. Sure. Okay. We'll just, Oh, shit. And then also, this guy's disappeared. Yeah, mount a search party for him, whatever. He's a spendthrift. He would absolutely do that. We also got a new perk for the stewardship lifestyle. Visited Offa's Dyke. 25 martial lifestyle experience. I'm terribly confused, but that's okay. Hello. I mean, it's his day-to-day life, isn't it? Welsh women. That's such a bizarre pop-up. Ah, yes, the most beautiful Welsh woman. Listen, I'll take none of that. It was the game's. It was the game did that, not me. Okay, this guy's not lustful. We're just gonna go for the first lady that we see out there. Hello. Right. Good lord. Building construction costs down. Absolutely. Give me one of that. He loves his money. He likes spending money. So, you know, you gotta, with the more money we've got, the more money we can spend. That's just common sense. Vanguard. Kapow. What else have I got to fill in? Seneschal. Yeah, a little bit of control. Gives a job to Gandalf, too. Gives him something to fill his time with. Bodyguards. Give it to Thrak. You know, it's a way for him to showcase his strength. Kenwolf Grey. This is a guy that we beat in combat. That's fun. Sure, give it to him. Well, it's probably the wrong idea for a bodyguard. And Thrak can also be personal champion. Again, we got to give him time to shine, huh? Sweet home. Oh, Thrak did apparently an alright job. 150 prestige. Not bad, Thrak. We've got another martial lifestyle perk. How odd. Man's home isn't bad at all. Increase county control by 20%. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Again, maybe absolute control could be awesome if we've got that event from our, well, whatever the position is called again, sorry. Yeah, Alaron Advisor. Let's immediately jump our control up like that. Oh, did you convert? Oh, you converted that one, you legend. Okay, let's send you to Nordland. 4 years left before Söderland converts, and then the whole of Iceland is Elven. I think the plan is simple then. Let's Invasion Cassisbell, I grab Wiltshire from England. What do you think? 3,941. Obviously, our guy is probably worth 1,000 men. So I'll definitely take that. Shit. Ugh, do we want to get rid of some of these man-at-arms? Maybe swap some out. What have you got? 20, 33, 12, 5. Your terrain effectiveness isn't super relevant. Winter effects aren't relevant if we're going south. Those dragoons seem nuts. The Wolf Riders seem even more nuts. Really good. And bear in mind, we've also just recently picked that perk that gives us... I'm going to get rid of these guys. Pick that perk that's just given us a bunch of... Get rid of these guys too. Sod it. Let's swap them all out. We got Light Horsemen, Fey Archers. I think we go Wolf Riders and Dragoons. Just for the fun of it. Just because it's pure elf composition at that point. Except for the Horsemen, of course. Boom. I like that. I like that so much. That was an enormous amount of prestige. And then we'll just move them into the important places. In the background, of course, I am maintaining all of our education, making sure all these kids are doing at least decently well. Might not be anything really to worry about for a long time, okay? The thing about long-lived characters, even if they come out terrible, we've got lots of opportunities, especially given some of the new DLC choices, right, to make them a lot better. Okay, hold on. Sorry, hold that thought a second. My wife has managed to get some more money. We can make our powerful vassals more friendly with us. Absolutely not. We haven't got any powerful vassals. I think we got like 2 dudes. Invest the money in a local area. Control over by 10. Encourage development for 10 years. It's a development penalty for travel that makes that not really worthwhile. Save it for now? Do I need the money? No. But we can spend it on some other stuff. In fact, we should spend it on our holds. You're already... Okay, you're building our statue, of course. You're already upgrading. Let's get that upgraded, and then let's go and get this upgraded too. Boom. Why not? Hello? Propose an alliance. Who is this man? Scotland. Scotland want an alliance. Really? Are you afraid? Are you terrified? You should be. Absolutely not. I'm coming for you next. You've got one of my holy sites. Well, after England, of course. I arrived back at my stronghold after a long, lonely walk. I was born this day 52 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years, so it saddens me that I've not heard from my wife, Julia Melwood, or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet when I hear a clang and hushed whispers. Who could that be at this hour? Ah, look everyone, it's a bunch of hideous people. What a surprise. All the nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin a new year of my life. There is even a table laden with pomegranate cakes, my favorite. I can't believe that Julia Melwood went to all this trouble. My friend Gandalf approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Which gift do we want? I can't even remember what each outcome is now. So long since I played CK3. Take the biggest option? That could be a weapon, right? So we don't necessarily want that. Medium. I'd take medium gift. Fine about warfare. Hello. Monthly martial lifestyle experience 10%. You don't say. That's actually quite useful. Obviously, way better books in the long term, but I'll happily take that for now. Thank you. What the hell is this? The sun is hung low in the sky as I enter my training ground, ready for another day of honing my skills. Among the eager recruits was a young soldier, a face I hadn't seen before. Stepping onto the field, seemingly just another trainee, eager to test his mettle. Our blades clashed. At first, it seemed like a routine practice duel, but as the seconds ticked by, it became evident that something was amiss. His strikes, while wild and unrelenting, were predictable and easily parried. Nevertheless, far beyond what was expected in a training bout, the rage in his eyes was an indication this was no common duel. A Randor Dartmoon. Who's this guy? With every ounce of skill and experience, I fought to disarm him, realizing that this was turned into life and death. His sword hit the ground and the crowd erupted into hushed whispers. Who are you? Strike him down where he stands. Decapitation in a single strike is a way of making an impression on the footmen and the nobles present. Or question him first. Absolutely question him first. Soldier's hidden agenda. Didn't take long to get the truth out of him. A few days ago, the young man enrolled in to become a soldier, getting close to me, waiting for the right time to take revenge. He explained his story, blaming his recent misfortune on me, eyes filled with hate. While very young, there is cause for execution, or at the very least imprisonment. Doesn't seem as if he would let the matter go if left unchecked. Should we give him a second chance? Throw him in the dungeon or execute him? Listen, he's trusting. He's not vengeful. He's not violent. He's not cruel. He's not mean. All he's got is trusting and ambitious. Give him a second chance. I'm interested to see if that event goes somewhere else. Oh, hello. Elrond came of age too. Again, all coming out pretty okay. Another prowess perk here. Resolute vassals. Which do we want if we're going to war immediately, do you think? Retreat loss is -15. Whoa. Oh, shit. That one gives danger -15 for traveling. Damn, these are cool, though. Let's just get minus 10%. Hostile skin resistance up by 15%. Fortify holding decision. God damn. Okay, tactical retreat seems good. Maybe not necessary, but good. Let's just do a bit more risky raiding, too. England took all of Wales. I'm almost kind of tempted just to say let them cook, and then we get them when they've taken more stuff. Varangian adventure against England, huh? No, thank you. That's okay. Invade Kingdom. Kingdom of Danelaw, Kingdom of Wales, Kingdom of England. Yeah, I think I'll take Kingdom of England. Does it work like in CK2? I really don't remember, where you can invade. You get to 100% war score, you get given the Kingdom of England, but if you spend out beyond that, if you siege everything, you get everything? I don't remember. Every occupied county outside the target title is transferred to you. It works exactly the same. I think we'll probably be fine. When you compare our army composition, our commanders, military strength is similar. I think the game's not giving us enough credit. Let's do it. We are now rivals with King Alfred of Wessex. That's a cool rival to have, though, huh? Raise the troops. Raise all the armies. We've also got our magi as well. God knows how much they can do for us. Bring them along. Sure, why the hell not? Doom stack it, merge them all together, put this guy in charge. And then we just book it straight for the capital, go straight for Hampshire. Sure. Let's get the war score. I mean, the trick is always get the war score up to 100%, right? And then siege elsewhere. Or siege elsewhere outside of the title score to get it. If we could siege everything, we directly get the titles, right? Ah, nice work. That is proper Fey now. Soderland changes to Elven. Beautiful. Which one is culture? That one, right? Look at that. And then the top one, was I working on that? Yeah. That's not going to take long at all to solidify that. 3 more years. Very nice. And then we've got to start work on the whole of England. Might take a little while. Hello. How you doing? I mean, this could be a very decisive battle. You will probably win. Probably. We don't deal in probablys. We deal in absolutes. Die. Probably win. We annihilated them. We lost 309. They lost 4,175. Thaldir died. Oh, no. I mean, on the plus side, it's now like his grandchildren that rule the island. Finareth, look at you. A Herculean, elf blood comely. I'm really glad that over the course of a couple of generations, we've kept all of his strength, but none of his negatives. Well, it's going to take a while to get rid of that jawline, unfortunately. Should we just immediately beeline it for Wales? I think we absolutely do, because we've already got 50% war score. Ooh, hello. Deep in the enemy territory, the camp is bursting with life. The rhythmic sounds of boots on the ground and the clang of steel against steel and the laughter of men fills the air. My lord, it is paramount we cripple their supply lines. It's much more important we weaken their morale by raiding the countryside. We'll do both, and here's how. Whoa, because we've got strategist and organizer. The tactic is a success. 89% chance of strong morale. Clearly the man is not an idiot. I mean, he's always had like again, like I said a couple of episodes back, single-minded. He's slow, but he's massively overcome it, which is very impressive of him. Celestia, Elfblood, and Spark Savant. Despite our hopes of success, the combination of launching... Oh, it didn't work, really. That's unfortunate. I must reassess the strategy. That's fine. You get the trait August. Because we built a legendary statue. Oh, shit. You just get the trait August from that? Oh. Well, that's cool. Seems a bit odd, but that's cool. That's fine. Well, let's get to Siege in Wales, then. The most valuable of all war goals. Thea Snore became an astute intellectual. Honestly, if there's ever a man in CK3 that would look like an astute intellectual, probably be something akin to that. Yeah. We're elves, of course. We've got plenty of time to be... Oh, Samwisent is done. Also skilled tactician. Very nice. We're elves. We've got all the time we would need to siege as much as we want. Unless very suddenly they're able to unlock swordsman tutelage interaction. Whoa, okay, sure. Unless they're very suddenly able to field a massive army or get an alliance or something like that. We're just going to siege whatever the hell we can. Just going to sit here and we're just going to work them down. Supplies are low, but we'll be all right. Hello there. How you doing? A quick battle. Let's not overstretch ourselves. Okay, if we take England, taking Wales is just going to be the case of waiting for him to die and then immediately launching a war again, right? You don't need to be too greedy. And we'll outlive them. Ah, shit. Was that my fault? Look at this Pope, he looks so jolly. The very heartlands of Western Christianity were under siege by infidels. Desperate Christian lords have persuaded His Holiness Pope Victor to declare an intention of forging a righteous alliance to expel the heathens in the name of St. George. This could be the beginning of unprecedented Christian aggression. That wasn't my fault, right? Probably not. Let's go to the religion map mode. Cathar around Italy. A little bit of Orthodox in South Italy, but that's not unlikely. It doesn't look too odd. The war score's dropping pretty rapidly because we haven't actually sieged any of the war goal yet. So we'll go grab their capital and maybe we can get their heir and just keep the war very solid. Defensive measures, knight effectiveness, 15% is enormous. Look at our army composition too. Bloody hell. Arendra has been murdered. Is this his second wife that was disappeared suddenly? We could marry a high elf. Oh. Maybe we can marry a high elf. We'll talk about it after the war is all said and done. Oh, we've taken his jewelry. The siege of Winchester has come to an end. My army has stormed the gates and taken control of the city. The city will be spared. Raise it to the ground. No, because we probably want to keep that for ourselves, actually. We don't want to burn that too much. They're undoing all my good work up there, so we're just going to go ahead and do some blanket sieges for a little while. Oh, we're up to 97% from Portsmouth. Portsmouth has never been this valuable to anybody ever before. Beautiful. Should we just... what do you think? Do you think we keep extending? Again, I'm worried about overextension. We're down to 2,700 men. I'm not going back to resupply. Absolutely never. I think we probably will just call it. Because there's a lot of people hanging around that could cause us some issues here. My companion Gandalf has been off with me the last few days, avoiding my invitation to dine. Þarþuþhaþhi, I'm sorry, I have to tell you this as a friend. Your unremitting need to move forward, no end in sight. It puts you in bad stead. Oh, because we're ambitious. Oh, no. No, we won't fall behind. It's one of his only 2 personality traits. So we're going to grab all of that, which is pretty good. We've weakened Wales. We've taken some of the best counties in Wales there, too. Honestly, I think that's fine. I don't think we need to be too greedy. Stability for England at last. Recent affairs have left King Armany as the sole contender to the English throne. Though not all yet are willing to bow to the exultant monarch, it could be said that England is in spirit whole again. Fucking what? Oh, because, right, we've wiped out England, so now Danelaw becomes England. Right. Yes. Stability for England at least. Sure. Yeah, the dual partition between England and Danelaw has ended. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But hey, there we are. Elfland has taken a big chunk, and now I guess we'll just try and unify up between the two there. Shit, we're going to have to do some real realm tidying here. Lots of vassals that we're going to have to bin off. I'll do whatever necessary realm management I can between episodes, retract some titles here and there, tidy stuff up, ensure that good elves are in strong positions across the realm, make sure that we're landing all of those many, many children. They've got to do something useful, right? And maybe when we've brought peace and security to Þarþuþhaþhi's new empire, we'll take a look at reforming the religion. We'll hopefully have a much better idea of what exactly we want to do then. And then maybe we'll spread out from here and see if we can grab... honestly, is it a little bit too ambitious? Is it a crazy idea? Would it be too ambitious to try and... Flower viewing? Oh! To try and grab all of these sites? Oh, yeah, absolutely it was. We're talking Total World Conquest doing that. They are all over the place, aren't they? Wow. Remember, my friends, you are the true council of Þarþuþhaþhi. So if there's an idea you would like us to pursue, a place for us to go, a thing for us to test out, by all means... launch them at me in the comments, and they will be added to our very long, unending to-do list. Thank you for joining this hideous freak of a man in today's adventure. And a thank you, of course, to the executive producer patrons for making the series possible in the first place. A thank you to Mutabilis, Idoge, Ash Suna, Werewolves, Their Wolves, Who Wolves, Werewolves, Hudzu Wudzu, Dune, Vladislav Lazarov, Tiny Magnus, Sleepy257, Beta Soldier, Blizzard4337, and, sadly... Dexter Lowe for their support of the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. And a thank you out to Skylar Drake, Nagakure, Green King, Bucky, Jahihi, Rubber Robbie, Robotimus, Lunamaya, Bertold, Mr. Yeti, and Korgra the Craftsman.